Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Utico Engineering Services, the house plan market. If you are joining us for the first time, this is our raw site works. I've discussed about this particular project before now. What we are doing here is a 3-bedroom bungalow with a pent floor. So the last time I visited this site, I discussed about the form work, the necessity to inform your clients before you proceed with the block work. Today, if you watch carefully, we have already gotten to our lintel level, and we are doing the casting for the lintels. As you can see from the raw site file, you discover that apart from the perimeter that is chained round, okay, most of the connection, like this area now, is not connected. Okay, now it is not in all cases that you need to connect all your lintel. The major provision for the lintel, the purpose of the lintel, is to enable you to connect your doors and your windows. Okay, apart from that, there's no much functionality for the lintel jobs, so there's really no need for you to chain all your walls together outside the perimeter. Okay, now the reason why we even decide to chain the perimeter around is if you are looking at maybe changing your windows position, then you are sure that you always have lintel in those areas to make your changes. But when you are inside the building proper, okay, you don't really need to make all the connections with lintel. Okay, the reason is because most times your blocks, they are not up to standard. Most of our blocks produced in this country, they are not up to the standard. So if you overload it with your lintel, okay, the block is definitely going to be carrying the load, okay, in areas you don't have beam. So when you discover that most areas of your block wall there's no beam, there's no columns on it, you don't actually need to introduce lintel on those areas. If not, the wall is going to be carrying the load from the lintel, and that can result into crackings in our walls. All right, so as we move on, I'm going to be explaining some details or some things that we did here that might be of importance to homeowners. So always stay along, follow us on all our channels. If you have any question that is bothering you concerning your house construction works, feel free to let us know. So as we proceed with this site activities stage by stage, hopefully I'll be updating you with everything we are doing here. Okay, if you watch very well, what is remaining is just those areas at the front there. So by the time we finish those areas, then the next thing we'll be looking at is the pent floor area. The block works on the pent floor has already started, so by tomorrow we should be rounding up with the pent floor area. Then by next week we'll start the decking, the form work for the deck for the pent floor area. So thank you very much for visiting our YouTube channel. Bye for now.